How do archaeologists date artifacts using typology and seriation? Imagine walking into an ancient city and finding pottery shards scattered across the ground. How do archaeologists figure out when those shards were made? Well, they use clever methods called typology and seriation. These techniques help build a timeline of human activity without needing exact dates. First, archaeologists look at the artifacts and group them into types based on shared features. For example, pottery might be classified by shape, decoration, or the way it was made. Over time, styles change gradually. A simple bowl might have a different rim design or surface finish compared to one made 100 years later. By sorting artifacts into these types, archaeologists can see which styles appeared first and which came later. This process creates a relative order, kind of like a family tree of artifact styles. Seriation takes this a step further by looking at how often each type appears in different layers or sites. Think of it like a popularity contest. Some styles become very common for a while, then fade away as new styles take over. This pattern often looks like a battleship shape on a graph, with a rise, peak, and fall of certain artifact types. There are two main kinds of seriation. Frequency seriation measures how many of each artifact type are found in different layers or sites. If a certain pottery style is very common in one layer but rare in another, it helps archaeologists order those layers chronologically. Contextual seriation, on the other hand, looks at whether specific artifact styles are present or absent in particular contexts, like graves or settlements. This helps establish a sequence of occupation or use. In practice, archaeologists gather artifacts from different layers or sites, sort them into types, count how many of each type they find, and then graph this data. The patterns they see help them piece together a timeline of human activity. This is especially useful at key sites or in urban areas where absolute dating methods like radiocarbon dating might not be available or practical. For example, at a colonial settlement, changes in ceramic styles can reveal different occupation phases or cultural influences over time. In urban archaeology, seriation can help order burial goods or household artifacts, showing how a city grew and changed through the years. Both methods relying on the idea that styles and artifact forms change slowly and predictably. By recognizing these patterns, archaeologists can build a relative chronology that helps understand how societies developed and transformed over centuries. These techniques are essential tools in the archaeologist's toolkit, especially when working with sites where precise dating isn't possible.